How would you distinguish between fractured and polarized countries in terms of governments, or just a description of who we are? So there is this ongoing debate um, about, there's two parts of it, Mike. One part is, does the polarization we see in Washington reflect most people? And there's a whole line of really interesting political scientists who argue that elites are divided and fractured, and that affects governance. But if you ask most people, there's lots of kind of purple, there's lots of gray on most issues. It's not quite as divided. And the argument there is that political leaders actually divide, that they have incentives to be divided. They have incentives to placate groups and organizations that are far apart to maintain power, from interest group support to how gerrymandering works. And that if there was a leader of a different style, they could find the common ground. And so there's a disconnect between the governance and how divided we are. Maybe that's true. I think there's some truth to that. But I also think the governance does reflect where people are in their politics. Meaning, I hear that in polling you can find shades of gray, and I find that persuasive.